Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm going to do a short tour today. We got some snow overnight, just a dusting. I had my greenhouse thing on this frame and it blew down the other day in some severe wind. This is bed 2. I have the cloth fabric underneath it in the smaller hoops, and then I have plastic draped over the top of it. We're going to check that one out. I've got some little peas. I don't know if they started to flower. I don't know if those will do anything. And then I have the peas over here. I have some radishes exposed to the snow a little bit. And then I have bed 4 over there. We are now into bed 4. I've got a little chard right there. It's looking a little frost damaged. I have a lot of onions popping up all over the place in here. They are looking really good. I did trim the tops off of them, which is why they're so short. They haven't been chewed on by critters. I believe that is a Brussels. Then I have a red cabbage. I have a white cabbage, and then I have a cauliflower. My lettuce is still doing really good. My kale is looking pretty small. It's not growing as fast as well. I mean, it is kind of winter now. My carrots are looking good. I hope they continue to grow. I've got celery back there, which looks good. Spinach has been eaten on by some critters. Way back over here is arugula, and that's looking pretty, it's looking pretty small, but I've been harvesting it. I've got beets. This one is beginning to grow or beginning to get a little bigger. I don't know how big those will actually get. I have radishes here next. I harvested most of the radishes out of this section. The remaining ones here are a little small. And then I planted, that didn't stay in the ground very good. I planted some carrot tops because I'm hoping to get some seeds off of them. And then I have a marigold over there, which is now deceased. It does not like the cold. It has been down to, I think, 24 degrees. These brassicas are looking really, really good under here. This is just pretty much a very light frost cover, and they're doing great under there. Okay, I have bed 2 opened up. This section over here on this side, these are radishes. I've been picking some of them. They've been growing up pretty good. I've got my old celery there from last spring. I have kale here in amongst the snow. It got a little snowed on last night because I didn't have it entirely covered. I've got lettuce right there and a small one there. I haven't been able to harvest off those yet. I have harvested off of the kale. This section here is more radish. I've been able to harvest some of those. And then I have mustard greens. I've been able to harvest those. Back here is arugula. In this section was supposed to be sorrel, but nothing came up. Then I've got some random brassicas. This section was charred, but there's a very, very small one right there. I don't know that they're going to do much. More random brassicas. And over here, behind this red cabbage, are some beets. They're looking small. We'll see how they do. I've got carrots over here that are really tiny, but I'm very interested to see how these things do in here. This might be a cabbage or maybe a Brussels. This one does have some cold damage on the leaf. This section here was supposed to be spinach, but it looks like the only thing that might be coming up in there is plantain. I'm not really sure what happened to that, but it is what it is. And then I have some more celery over here, and I think that one is a Brussels. It doesn't look like there's much that I can pick out in here. I've already picked some of the arugula off of there. I might pick a little bit more arugula, and I think I'm going to leave these for another week before I try to pick any more stuff. And these radishes, I think I picked the biggest ones out here. That one's actually fairly decent, but I'm going to leave it until I want to pick some more stuff for salads. But what I'm going to end up doing is putting the frost cover back down, and then I'm going to flop the plastic fully over it because we're supposed to get some temperatures down to 21 degrees. And I'm hoping, I know that these things have been acclimating to the cold, which is important. Hopefully they won't get too cold if it does get down to 21 degrees. This has been my November garden tour. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. My name is Jen, and this is Views from My Backyard.